I grew up in Fairview, Utah, where it was quiet all of the time and nothing really seemed to happen. That was okay though, because I have found myself to be a creature of habit. I was the oldest of four girls. I became very independent, as the oldest child usually does. I also began to take on the role of being almost like a mini mother to my younger siblings. My younger sisters brought out the nurturer and protector within me. When I was only 9 years old, I lost my little sister Chloe. This tragic event in my life helped shape me into a much stronger person. I learned to cope with loss and grief and to get through hard times. In the textbook Looking In, Looking Out, self-concept can be defined as who you think you are. I believe as we reflect on our childhood, we start to find out a lot about our self-concept, who we are and why. If you are ever wondering where you got a certain quality or belief from, reflect on your childhood. Chances are you'll find the answer there. As I began to write my list of things that described who I am, I began to realize a lot about myself and how I feel about myself. I believe that I am strong-willed, independent, a positive person, and I have an excellent work ethic. I am also very loyal and forgiving. While all of these things can benefit me greatly, I've also realized that they can also hurt me. I realize that I probably come off to most that I have everything under control and that I may need no help or reassurance, but it is usually the exact opposite of that. I am a human being after all. I struggle with being a strong and positive person who has it under control all of the time. I often feel as if I have no choice but to be. I feel that I have too many responsibilities and people relying on me to crack under all of the pressure. As I have come to realize this, I began to ponder on how I can fix this feeling. I believe that communication to those closest to me can be very beneficial. Even if I only occasionally let my guard down and communicate how I am feeling to others, or to even ask for some help on occasion. These small actions of communication can be very beneficial to me and my relationships. In conclusion, I have many downfalls, but I also have many strong qualities. I believe that I hold strong values and I bring a light to the world, though sometimes it is very easy to doubt myself and think the opposite. We can always self-reflect and allow ourselves to grow. There is always time for change and growth when you allow yourself to forgive the past and embrace the future. I'd like to end this with one of my favorite sayings. Keep looking where the light pours in. This small saying always seems to remind me to look for the good in things and keep the faith, even when there seems to only be darkness.